What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Miami Dolphins franchise. It is episode 2. We are about to play our first 2 games of the season. If you guys missed episode 1, we just went through the preseason and set our 53-man roster. Here is the depth chart that I am going with. Notable change, I put Chris Bell, the rookie, as wide receiver 2 from Louisville. I want to get him as many catches as I can. I also want to get Douglas involved as well, Caleb Douglas. We'll move him above Tolbert, I think. Even though Tolbert's solid, I do want to get the best out of these two and see what dev they are, because they are star or more. We got Caden Proctor here. He's obviously going to start, one of the best centers. So this team has some potential. This guy will probably start later on in the season. Defensively, Chop Robinson on the edge, Zach Sealer, Kenneth Grant. We also have Chris Johnson, who I'm really high on. I want him to be our cornerback 1 to get as many reps as he can, and he's our best corner. Also want to get Brent above Baker. Safeties I'm high on, and then Jacob Rodriguez is one of my favorite players on this football team in terms of overall development that I want to prioritize. But this team is looking not great. We're just going to take a look at our first 4 games real quick for this football team. Week 1, we play the Las Vegas Raiders. It's obviously potentially an easy win. I really want to win this game because we're not beating the Niners, we're not beating the Chiefs, and I don't know about these two, but we're probably not winning. So it would be really nice to start week 1 off with a win, and that is exactly what we're going to try to do. Also, for those of you wondering, here's the settings that we're playing on. I changed the play clock time up to 25 from 15 or whatever I had it. I realized that we'll get more plays when the play clock is higher, which will make the game harder. 7-minute quarters, I'm going to stay on that. And then gameplay sliders, obviously not favoring me. Run blocking, nerfed a little bit. Quarterback accuracy, nerfed a little bit. Pass coverage, nerfed. And then CPU is kind of buffed on a couple of things. We're going to get right into this first game here against the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to delegate that to the staff. Let's take a look at these Dolphins uniforms. They are pretty cool. We're going to go all white for the first game. Here's your X factors of the game: Crosby, Bowers, and Achane. So to me, this feels like one of those games where if we can't win this, then what exactly are we going to? Why does it keep changing, bro? Then what exactly are we going to win this season? Because, the Raiders, I think, will do better this season in the NFL, but they're still one of the worst teams, theoretically speaking. They're putting their number 1 overall pick, Fernando Mendoza, on the field. But point is, like, if we can't beat these guys, we're already projected to be the worst team. Then who are we going to beat? We're not going to beat the teams that are coming up. We do have a not so favorable schedule for us, and I'm just hoping I don't get blown out. This game, like I said, I think we can really win. Got to play our best football, though. Next week might be rough. Mendoza looking, he is wide open. Trey Tucker's wide open. How did he, or that's Jalen Naylor. What happened? What are we doing, man? Why are you backpedaling like that? That's our rookie, Johnson. So plays like that are going to happen with this football team because we are so young. There's going to be a lot of mistakes like that. But hopefully we get better as the season goes, especially those younger players. And I did take a quick look at the draft class before this game. And theoretically speaking, the player I want to get is Jeremiah Smith at wide receiver. I think he's a generational talent. I don't think there's really anybody we should pass up. But Mendoza goes down. Chop Robinson brings him down. I do need to adjust the wear and tear settings. It is 3rd and 15 for the Las Vegas Raiders. Hopefully we can get a stop here. Hold them to 3. And get the football back. Genty out of the backfield is stuffed. And the Dolphins defense, Terrell Dodson, is going to force a field goal for the Las Vegas Raiders. And now Malik Willis in the offense will take the field for the first time. Here comes the 2026 Miami Dolphins starting quarterback. Last season, he had 3 passing touchdowns. He didn't play much. But our offense is going to be heavy on number 28, Devon Achane. He is going to be pretty much our only offense. So as long as we block for him, we will be just fine. He's going to get 10 yards there. As long as he doesn't get hurt. That's another thing. Achane might run for like 1,600 yards. Like, there's potential there. Devon Achane up the middle. This is all we're going to do, guys. If you don't like running the football, then this is the wrong video series for you. Because all I'm going to do with Jackson Cole year 1 is run the football. Be physical up front. Now we got to throw it. All right, so I'd like to hit Dulich here. Whoa! First pass of the season is almost picked. It's broken up, and it is 3rd and 9. And the decibels in Allegiant Stadium are high. I was trying to think of a word. Willis going to step up. Malik Willis has some room to run. He's going to get the first down to the Raiders' 43-yard line, chased out of bounds by Max Crosby, who we did a great job of containing on that play. The Raiders are filling the box. But Achane, we might have to go to some screens, because if the other team just fills the box, we're screwed. 2nd and 9. Dulich, quick pass. It's caught. He's going to have some room to run. First down, Miami, all the way to the 24-yard line. And you already know what we are doing. Ollie Gordon's going to be like our red zone back, I should say. Oh my gosh, nowhere to go. Guys, it's the Raiders D-line. Got to handle it. 2nd and 11 for Malik Willis in the offense. Looking to throw. Incomplete. It's 3rd and 11. We're going Achane. When in doubt, go to your best player. Hopefully we can get some blocks here. Achane has some room to run. How do those guys catch up to him? Not going to be too aggressive yet. I'm going to tie this football game. But later in the season, things aren't going our way. That's a down we go for. Mendoza and the Raiders offense will take the field for the second time. We are tied 3-3 with less than 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Gameplay has been pretty smooth so far. A play action. Pass is caught, and he gets hit. Nice hit there. I like how they show replays for big hits. That's a good addition that I like to this game. But Jacob Rodriguez is going to be the player I prioritize on this defensive side of the football to develop. And he's going to get in Mendoza and bring him down. What a sack for Jacob Rodriguez coming off the blitz. And now will be 3rd and 7 for the Las Vegas Raiders at their own 38-yard line. We're going to bring the blitz. We're going to bring the heat. Hopefully we don't get beat here over the top by Mendoza and Trey Tucker. Mendoza flushed out. Hits Genty for a first down. Damn it. That is one that would have been nice to get a stop. They motion out Mayer. Motion Brock Bowers, so they're running to the right side. There's no way they don't. Wow. Play action. Clint Kubiak is on the headset for the Raiders, so I got to watch all the fancy motions and stuff. But overall, good stop for the defense there. 2nd and 7. I'm going to bring Rodriguez again. And nice tackle. That's Jordan Brooks, one of our best players on the defensive side of the football. And that will be the end of the first quarter. We're tied 3-3. It could be worse, but it could be better. I'm not complaining. Jacob Rodriguez, his goal is 10 sacks, according to the bottom of the screen. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know how often we're going to blitz him. But it could happen. I just got burned. That is completely on me. I took a terrible angle at Gibson. And he ran right by me. Mendoza gave him a great ball. 1st and 10 from the 11 for the Raiders. Nowhere to go for Mendoza. He rolls out and throws it away. 2nd and 10. We're going to blitz Rodriguez again. Oh. Come on, get him. Nice tackle there. 3rd and 6. Defense is holding their ground a bit in the red zone. Got to get another stop. Looking like play action here for the Raiders, potentially. Nope, they went right. And what a hit! Get the ball! Get the football! Mendoza recovers, but a good hit off the edge. I don't even know who made that play. We should check. That was a great play. It's 26. That's Austin. I don't know who that is. Coach doesn't know his own players. But we're going to hold the Raiders to a field goal here and hopefully take the lead on our next drive. Malik Willis and the Dolphins offense take the field for the second time. 59 total yards in the first drive. Hopefully we get more and a touchdown. Here's Achan. Nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere. No blocking on that play. Ran right into defenders. Willis. He's got, I believe that's Tolbert, Tutu Atwell, or wide receiver 1. And he's going to be just short. It's going to be 3rd and inches. And you know who you give the football to in this spot. Number 28, Devon Achan. And he's got some room. First down, Dolphins. All the way to the 42-yard line. We could throw the ball here for once on first down. Let's get Ollie Gordon some reps so Achan can stay fresh. Willis looks. What a throw. It's dropped. Good read there, though. Just didn't execute. Second down. Gordon checks in the game for the first time for the Dolphins. Nowhere to go with the football. Willis steps up and runs. And he's going to be just short of the sticks. It will be 3rd and 2 for the Miami Dolphins. Hit the rookie here, maybe. Got him. Oh. Just didn't have time. We're going to go for this one. Might be a bad decision, but you got to take risks. 4th and 2. And it's caught by Greg Dulich. Isaiah Palomalo makes the tackle, but it's too late as Dolphins pick up 3 for a first down. 3:26 to go into second quarter. Achan up the middle gets 7. How much yards has he had already? It's got to be a lot for not even halftime. Play action. Dulich caught. First down. We're going to go HB angle, split close angle, pro. I think that's the formation. Achan caught. First down. Please don't get hurt. If he gets hurt, we're screwed. Like, genuinely. We got to get Ollie Gordon the football here for some reps. I can't lose Achan game 1. Got to at least wait until the wear and tear goes down. Willis is going to throw it away. Nobody's home. Mesh spot. This play is solid. 2nd and 10. End zone to Ollie Gordon. Incomplete. It's 3rd and 10. Running a similar play. Ooh, good move. Who's that? Is that Chris Bell? That move was awesome. That was a great juke. I think that's Chris Bell. Who's 18? Yeah, Chris Bell. We're going to go up the middle with, almost said Achan. Ollie Gordon. Gordon gets 5. Gets about 6. 2nd and goal. Timeout Raiders. That's also why I wanted to run the football there to take their timeout. Right out of the backfield. Touchdown, Miami. We have the lead. We'll have Achan sit till the second half, just so he's fresh. But Malik Willis finds Jalen Wright out of the backfield for 6. Extra point is good. So I just looked it up. Devon Achan had 1,350 rushing yards for the Miami Dolphins last season. Our goal is like 1,400 for Achan. It's going to happen naturally. We're not going to force it. Just because of how important it is that he needs to run the ball for us. Mendoza's going to run. Got to bring him down. 3rd and 3. If we can get another stop here, maybe get the football back. I know we start with it in the second half. So that'd be solid. I did not mean to click on Zach Sealer. I got thrown down. And they're going to find Trey Tucker over the middle for Vegas first down. I just don't want them to score a touchdown here. Let's have a lead going into halftime. That would be really nice. Yeah, Chris Johnson's not having a good game so far. He's getting burned. But it's all right. Mendoza steps up. We hold him to only 2. It's a good play there. Yeah, they're more likely looking at a field goal here. They're just going to throw it to the flat. Nice hit at the sticks. Little lazy defense there by me. I probably could have got there, take it out, but they're going to try to go to the end zone here. Fernando Mendoza's having a great game, though. We're making him look good. Out of the flat. Oh, no. Forced out of bounds. Do they have a play to the end zone? No, they don't. That was too close. That was too close. Lock that kick. All right, we're going into halftime. Up by 1. So we get the football to start the second half, as I said before. Hopefully we can have kind of a long drive here, get in the end zone. That would be really nice, but here's a nice return. All the way to the 44-yard line. And we will take the field. HN should be back in the game now. 1st and 10. We got 62 rushing yards, so we're running the football well. Nowhere to go for Ollie Gordon. Who is that? Beat our guard right off the rip. 2nd and 13. Willis. It's caught! Douglas! He may have the end zone all the way to the 6-yard line. Great anticipation by Malik Willis, firing it to Douglas. That's a Dolphins first down and more. What is Douglas's speed? He really got a burst there. 93. Yeah, he was fast on that one. First down, Dolphins. We're at the Raiders' 6-yard line. Here's Achan, and that right side is getting beat. Who's hurt? It's Achan, isn't it? Bro. This wear and tear. 2nd and goal. Willis. Touchdown. Greg Dulich. Oh, no, that's a rookie. His first catch in his NFL career is a touchdown. Will Kaczmarek. Bruised ribs. You're staying in the game, brother. They're reviewing it. What is it a review? He was in. Touchdown, Miami. His first career catch is a touchdown. That's got to feel great for the kid. That was an elite offensive drive for the Miami Dolphins there. Very, very good football. Now we got to play some defense. We have a 1-score lead. Run, nowhere to go. He's brought down. I'm surprised they're not going to Genty. Gibson is still in the game for the Raiders. Surprising. 2nd and 10. Just got to watch Brock Bowers. They're going to go RPO to Trey Tucker, one of the fastest players in the game, and he's going to get brought down immediately to create a 3rd and 6 for the Las Vegas Raiders. We're going to try to be Dante, I think his name is Dante, more off the edge to try to get this sack. Coach doesn't know his own players' names. That's unfortunate. Mendoza rolls out. He goes down. Chop Robinson. Even though we struggled in the preseason, one of our better things on this team was our pass rush. I don't know how, but it was. And it's been translating into this game so far. I know the Raiders don't have the greatest offensive line in Madden, but we're playing good football. I really don't want to risk anything with Achan. We're going to take this. I was thinking in my head to keep that either way if somebody was there because of Achan's health. But should not have done that. First and 10. Achan out of the backfield. Don't get tackled. Oh, I was going to say he's injured from that. Who is that? Is that... That's not Proctor, is it? Who's 52? Patrick Paul. Well, I didn't mean to force him to play. 3rd and 3 for the Raiders. Or the Dolphins. Chris Bell caught. First down. To the 49-yard line. Yeah, I don't want Patrick Paul in the game if he's hurt. I don't want Achan in the game. Achan. Ooh. Yum. Damn. Took a huge shot there. 2nd down. Willis. He's got, I think that's, I don't know, Tolbert maybe, Douglas. It's 3rd and a yard. You got the big back, Ollie Gordon in the backfield. Follow your blocks, kid. Got to block Crosby first. It's 4th and 3. We're going to punt this football. I know. You guys are booing. The fans are booing at home. Please don't land in the end zone. Damn it. I was going to backspin it. The Raiders offense will take the field. Our defense has been playing well, so that's my defense. And Achan's not available. Mendoza throws it away. It's 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. This Raiders offense is not as good as I thought it would be. That first drive concerned me. But they are not matching that intensity. Here's a jet sweep. And he'll get 9 yards, which will make 3rd and inches for the Raiders. Hopefully Rodriguez can hit this gap pretty quick and lay a hit on number 4. Come on. It's a play action. And he's got room to run. But he made the tackle. Chris Johnson saved potentially a touchdown there and made the tackle. He's been having a better second half. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. They are not running the football much. Big hit over the middle by Tyrell Dodson. I got over there a little too late to get the interception, but I still made a good user play. What was that? Here's Bowers. Oh, boy. Just bounces off. It's 3rd and 1 for the Raiders. Will they finally run the ball here on 4th down? No, they won't. I was running towards Gibson, and he just threw the ball right near me, bro. I didn't think he was going there. I thought he was going to Gibson. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. They're taking their sweet-ass time on this drive. And Gibson has... Whoa, what angle was that? Touchdown Raiders are going to go for 2. Just bad defense there. Bad on all levels. Tackling angles, not getting off the blocks. Got to play better than that. Are they finally going to run it up the middle? I don't know. There's no way we just jumped. Guys. Okay, I know we're not the best football team, but we got to hold it together. We have a lead. All right, we have a lead. Let's go. 2-point conversion for Mendoza and the Raiders. It's a screen. I couldn't get there. I read it too late. Tied game. Here comes the offense. Either way, this has been a pretty good game for Dolphins and Raiders. Gordon up the middle, first down. Gets all the way to the 43-yard line. And that is the end of the third quarter. We're tied at 17. There is not going to be shootouts with this team. But as long as we play good defense, we could win games like this. We're going to go to Achane up the middle. Achane. He's tired. That's a touchdown if that's the first play of the game, that's a touchdown. Achane up the middle. All right, we've been having a hard time running to the right middle. Got to make an adjustment. 3rd and 2. Crucial third down here. Big third down here. Achane motions to the backfield. Comes out. Willis throws. It's caught by Chris Bell for Dolphins first down. Let's check on our receivers' health. They're all good. Chris Bell and Tutu Atwell. Achane cuts back, gets 8. That's Dolphins first down. Or no, second down. 8-yard pickup. I need to go back to math class. 2nd and 2. Achane, follow your blocks. Achane, all the way to the 12-yard line. That's a first down. We'll get Ollie Gordon here for the red zone after this play. Achane, up the middle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Untouched. Incredible drive there from Devon Achane and the Miami Dolphins offense. Converting crucial third downs, creating run lanes. Great execution. And that is a 7-play, 69-yard drive in 2 minutes and 19 seconds to give the Miami Dolphins a touchdown lead over the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's Mendoza. Once again, hopefully we can control them here. They've been getting a little hot. We got to cool them off. 1st and 10. Mendoza looks downfield. He goes down. Is that Zach Seiler? Zach Seiler brings Mendoza down. That is our 5th sack of the game. Our pass rush has played a great game so far. 2nd and 14. Mendoza steps up, has to throw it away to avoid the sack. It is 3rd and 14. Let's get another stop. I'm going to be Trey Moore off the edge. Come on, get by, get by. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? There's no way that just happened. Jalen Naylor just caught the crosser and took it all the way for 6. How does that even happen? That tackling animation? Ridiculous. All right, we just got to do what we did last time, but take a little more clock. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. Ollie Gordon has some room. Run him over. Come on, Ollie. That's easy. Just run right over. We're going to give this jet sweep to Douglas. We got to contain 98 off the edge. And we do, and we get a block. Douglas has some room to run. Douglas cuts inside. First down. Dolphins of the Raiders' 43-yard line. That is a good start. 1st and 10. Gordon up the middle. Gets 6. I do want to throw the ball here. 2nd and 4 for the Dolphins. Less than 3 minutes to go, tied game. If this game gets away from us, that's frustrating. Over the middle. Dulich. First down, Miami. All the way to the Raiders' 34-yard line. I just hope Achane doesn't fumble or anything like that with The wear and tear going on. HN up the middle. Gets 1. He's 14 yards away from a 200-yard game. We're going to let this one go to the 2-minute warning. And hopefully we can just take some of the Raiders' timeouts here. I think we just got to go back to Ali. Just because of his health. Just don't want to get him hurt. We're going to turn down wear and tear after this game. I did not do that, I don't think, for this franchise. It's just so overpowered. Even the video game producers themselves said to turn it down. But 2nd and 9 for the Dolphins offense. We're going to put the ball in the air here. Not in a bad way, though. And down goes Willis. I try to get out of the pocket. I ran into my own guy. And 98 comes off the edge for the first time. And now he's activated and brings me down. We got to get this football out quick or it's trouble. Ollie Gordon overthrows. And now we're out of field goal range. Oh, man. That is not a sack I want to take there. And I freaking booted it in the end zone again. All right, well, we're good. Now, I will say one thing. I don't know if it's because the QB accuracy sliders are at 55 or if Mendoza is just like that, but I'm slightly concerned that he has 284 yards. Or it could be that our defense is just really bad. It could be a combination of all. But I just hope that if I ever go against a, like, say, Shador Sanders or somebody who's not rated good in this game, that they don't light me up because of the sliders. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want the opposing quarterbacks. I want it to be tough to stop the opposing quarterbacks, especially the elite ones. But I also don't want them to play. We got to take a timeout. That was a bad play. I don't want the opposing teams to play like robots. You know what I mean? So that's like something I got to watch for. You know? But 2nd and 7, we need to get stops here. Cannot let this team get into field goal range. So our kicker is Matt Gay. He's all right. Come on, man. Why is he that open? First down, Raiders at our 38-yard line. This is a very frustrating game to lose if this gets away from us. We got to get a sack here. Hopefully they put the ball in the air, get a sack. He's wide open. I probably should have let him score, hey? Oh, my gosh. But they don't do that in real life. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta force a fumble or something. It's already on. Gotta force a fumble. Oh, we couldn't. Oh my goodness. Coach Cole is going to take a timeout to ice the Raiders. 24 even in the 4th quarter. My goodness, man. No way. This is like a 30-yarder, shorter than a damn extra point, and it's right through the middle. This is going to be a long rebuild, guys. The Dolphins lose 27-24. Fernando Mendoza, 344 yards. Malik Willis, 202. Malik Willis had a great game. If he puts together games like this, he could potentially be the guy for the short future, a couple years. HN had 84. Julich led the team. Caleb Douglas, 373. Chris Bell, 334. Kaczmarek had the touchdown. Jalen Wright had a touchdown. Austin Jackson allowed a sack. Defensively, Chris Johnson had a good game. Chop had 2 sacks. Rodriguez and Austin with a sack. The pass rush was there. This is a game we deserved to win, but we just couldn't finish. All right, so considering the fact that the Raiders just dropped 27 on us and Mendoza had 344 whatever yards, I'm scared. Look at this overall difference. 78 overall, 77, 79 to 85, 83, 88 offense. 88 offense to our 77 defense. That's over 10 overall. That's 11 overall difference. But here is the prospects I was looking at. I want Jeremiah Smith on this football team. I don't know when we're going to get a quarterback. If we do, I want to see how Malik Willis performs, obviously. But wide receiver is a position that I'm heavily targeting. Also, anywhere on the defense. But we're going to play this Niners game. I also did adjust wear and tear more. I made it so that the wear and tear goes down and recovery goes up. So it's easier for, teams to recover. But we're going to play the 49ers here. This is going to be bad. Tell you what, if I win this game, I'm going to walk to the gas station and buy some lottery tickets because, ooh, there's no way. See, this is another reason, like I said, why I really wanted to win that game against the Raiders. Because games like this, it's just like, do we even have a chance? But you know what? We do. We're going to beat this team. I have full confidence. Just got to play aggressive. No mistakes. Can't turn the ball over. We didn't turn the ball over last game, which was good. And we got to play our best football here. McCaffrey off a toss. Goes nowhere. A 4-yard loss. And that's a play we build off of. This team is expecting to walk all over us at home. But we need to fight. And that is a good start. Kittle in motion. Who's number 5 on their team? Who is that? Oh, Mike Evans. I forgot they had him. Jeez, dude. Mike Evans, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel now. Pearsall's unfortunately out for the year. Big hit. Jordan Brooks lays out George Kittle, and that is a 3-and-out forced by this Dolphins defense. What a start. I can't complain. Better fair catch that. I tried to fair catch that, but it didn't let me switch on him. Malik Willis, 27 years old. Like I said, you guys are probably wondering future on Malik Willis. I don't know yet. We'll have to see how this season goes, but he is only 27. Achane up the middle gets 8. Last week he had 84 yards. I really wanted him to get a 100-yard game there, but he just wasn't able to stay on the field as long as I wanted him to. And we're already dealing with some wear and tear across the board. Even though I adjusted it significantly. Nowhere to go there on second down for Achane. It'll bring up third. Third and short. Empty backfield for Willis. Motion Achane in. Boy. Oh, boy. Pass is caught. Held on to by Jalen. Or no, that's Washington. Taj Washington. I think that's his name. Yep. Just wanted to make sure. Play action. Willis. He's got somebody. If he makes a throw, it's incomplete. He had him. That would have been a big gain. But just sailed it. 2nd and 10. Dulich. Missed him again. See, there's no point to, draft a rookie quarterback high right now when we don't have a good supporting cast. Over the middle, it's caught. First down. That is Douglas, I think. A big play there. Who's Traore? Why is he in the game? Willis. Oh, I thought that was a fumble. Who's hurt now? Is that Paul again? I don't know who's hurt. It's one of our linemen. 2nd and 10 for Miami. Pass is caught. Tolbert. Gets hit. First down. Third first down of the game. Aaron Brewer. He's going to have to stay in the game. He's got to play through it. First and 10. Achane up the middle. Gets 10. A little over 10. First down, Dolphins. Second and 10 from the 14-yard line. If we could get a lead here to start, that'd be nice. 1 yard pickup. He's averaging 5 yards a carry. Just not bad. Yeah, if we could hit him quick out of the backfield here. No, he's covered. Incomplete. It's 3rd and 9. This play is solid for this position. 3rd and 9. End zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's Douglas or Tutu Atwell. What a throw. What a catch. Great execution there from the Dolphins offense to take the lead. The Niners offense comes onto the field for the second time. If we could get another stop here and get the lead, double our lead, I mean, whew, that would be nice. McCaffrey on a toss. Brooks looking for him. Hits him, but he doesn't go down. That's got to be holding. Is that not holding in the middle? McCaffrey, what looked like a 5-yard loss, turned it into a 7-yard gain. Now, I'm not a ref, and I never claimed to be. But is this not holding? Where is it? On 68. That is holding. He is hooking the arm and restricting the linebacker from making a tackle. This game is rigged. 2nd and 3 for the Niners. Purdy steps up, misses the tackle, misses the hit. I'm always going to try to hit the quarterback, set the tone, and force a fumble. But probably should have just went for the tackle. 1st and 10. Niners are knocking on the door. McCaffrey. Just bring him down. Stop letting him cut back. If he cuts back the other way and takes it for a touchdown, I'm not going to be happy. 2nd and 10 for the Niners. Bump a little bit. I told you guys, bump. Unless I got to manually do it. I thought they would automatically move over a bit. 3rd and 2. They're going to go to McCaffrey probably. Oh, no, they don't. Purdy escapes. Purdy goes down. Zach Sealer and I believe Chop Robinson make the play. 4th and 10 for the 49ers. And the Dolphins force another punt. And that one is a beauty. Inside the 4-yard line. Tough start. Tough field position to start a drive here for Miami. Ooh, if 49 laid that block. If only he got that block down. 2nd and 6 for the Dolphins. Come on. Uh-oh. Ball was deflected. Brings up 3rd down. Come on. Find it. Got him. Incomplete. I don't think there was really anywhere else to go with that football, and the Dolphins are going to have to punt and give the Niners the best field position they've had all game to start a drive. Just outside the 50-yard line. I did not mean to do that. That would have been a flag in real life. My bad, CMC. You're my guy, bro. My bad. 1st and 10 for the Niners. Looks like they are prioritizing running the football. Play action. Get off the block, Jordan. Down goes Purdy. Chop Robinson. This pass rush is having a season. Their blocking's even improved. The CPU's blocking is better than our pressure. And we're still making plays. Jordan Brooks goes down, brings McCaffrey with him. And that is 3rd down and 14 for the 49ers. Get a stop here. Need a stop. Let him catch that. Incomplete. And the Dolphins are going to force the third punt of the game for this Niners offense. Unfortunately, again, bad field position for this Miami Dolphins offense, but there's a little lane there for Devon Achane. Gets 5. Not as bad as last time field positioning, but still not ideal. 2nd and 5 from the 16-yard line. He's wide open. Douglas. First down, Dolphins. I mean, besides those couple throws, Willis is making the throws he needs to make. And I want to get Tolbert on the field right now. Let's get him some targets. H.N. Fred Warner's a freaking monster. Oh my goodness. 2nd and 8. Just get. H.N. has speed. Give him a good ball. Oh, I sold. That's a touchdown. But I sold on the meter. 3rd and 8. We got it again. H.N. all the way to the 28-yard line. What a play. All right, that's good to know. H.N. runs that wheel route nice. Even though the plays are 1-1, like cooldown and limit, Mesh has many different concepts that you can run where it's like the same thing, but it's also not. Quick pressure, got to throw it. That was almost bad. 2nd and 10. We're finding success through the air right now, surprisingly. Douglas. Damn it. These are beautiful throws, but I'm just not coming down with them. We've had 4 third down conversions so far. We could get another one. H.N. out of the backfield. First down. I thought he was going to go block, so I cut back. But he blocked somebody else. That's a Dolphins first down. Ali Gordon in the game now. Gordon loses the football. And it's recovered. Oh. That's not ideal. Delayed handoff. Warner just lights him up like a Christmas tree. Man, that was such a good drive, too. Such a good drive. And that's our first turnover of the season. 1st and 10. From the Niners' 27-yard line. It's McCaffrey. He gets 5. And Christian Kirk is shaken up. Chad Robinson already has 3 sacks this season out of the 10 for his goal. Zach Sealer brings down McCaffrey. We are playing some tough football up front right now. That is good. It's good signs of fight. Brooks. McCaffrey's brought down. And that will be the Niners' 4th punt of the game. They are struggling to move the football on our defense, which is surprising to me. It's so surprising, considering the fact that how much better they're rated than our offense. Willis is dealing with a decent amount of wear and tear, but H.N. cuts back. He's gone. Devon Achane is the fastest player in this video game, and he shows it off there. Touchdown, Miami. We take a 14-0 lead. Where was this last week? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I wasn't recording, but because I don't think you guys want to see kickoffs. They're not that entertaining. But yeah. When it's going right, there's a little gut punch somewhere. 1st and 10 for the Niners at the 17. McCaffrey's brought down. No penalty. That's, I don't know, that looked like a face mask or something, but I guess not. Makes up for the holding call that they didn't call. 2nd and 10 for the Niners. McCaffrey has been their only attempt at offense. Purdy steps up. 3rd and inches at the 7. Timeout, Dolphins. Try to get the ball back again. Is it going to 23? It is. And he goes down. Timeout, Miami. They're going to go for it. Dude, our defense took some steroids or something. Oh, my goodness. Coach Cole did not do anything. 4th and 2. Purdy looking for McCaffrey. He's got him. That's so frustrating because I knew right when I seen him curl that was where he was going. But I just didn't get there. It's a screen. Get there. Nice defense. Good pursuit. Dolphins bring him down. Just can't let McCaffrey score because we've stopped him so many times. If he scored, it'd be like, okay. You know, he's lighting it up now. They're going to motion Kittle. Don't let him find anything. Down goes Purdy. Our 3rd sack of the game. And they've really took a lot of time here, so we can't go back on the field. But 3rd and goal from the 9. Purdy looking. Throws it away. 4th and goal, and they're going to kick the field goal. Great defensive stand from this Dolphins team after the special teams allowed a chaotic return. Incredible. Incredible defense. So we did not get as good of a return as the 49ers did. But last 4 possessions, touchdown, punt, fumble, touchdown. So a little bit of everything. We're just missing a field goal. I'm going to throw this football deep here. Let's try to do something before half. I called the wrong verticals. Honestly, I like this play here. This is a good play. Rolls out. Willis is going to run. Willis. Timeout, Dolphins. Bunch drive Y corner. Let's get this to Douglas and get down right away. It was there. Just did not execute. Max Pro. Trying to think of can. Yep. No, not a freaking curl. Okay. I tried to do a comeback out of bounds so we can kick the field goal. We're gonna go with a Hail Mary here. I clicked the wrong one. Boy, I'm on a roll with play calls right now. Max Pro this. Actually, why not just get the ball to our fastest player? That would make the most sense. Then try to make something. We're going into halftime up 14-3 over the Niners. I'm going to try something new on this kickoff. Ready? Trust the vision. That did not work. I tried to flip it and it did not work. I think we do our best to keep trying to play bully ball. Right? Our defense is playing really well, so we just got to reward them. H-An can't hit the hole. It was there. Just couldn't find it. 2nd and 8. Willis. Uh-oh. I knew it right when I threw it. I thought Warner was going to jump the tight end, but instead he read it like a book. Like, I'll explain it because that looks very, very bad on me. I thought Warner was going to crash down right here. Right when he's turned around, I thought Warner was going to crash down, so this was open. But he didn't crash down. He sat in between. So yeah, that's my explanation. And I just got toasted. Come on. Lock in. Lock in. This game's not over yet. Stribling's having a great uh, camp for the Niners. Their first round wide receiver. All right, we can't get oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. I just got obliterated. I got sucked into the block, and our two guys out here just got pancaked. Oh my goodness. 2-point conversion for the 49ers. Try to make this a field goal game. And they get it. Damn it. Put your damn hands down. It's insane how we've been dominating them like 4 punts and we're only up 3. Our offense has to get it going now. You got to reward your defense when they're playing this well. It's like we're moving the football, though. HN. Up the middle. All right, let's do that. Let's not go away from what works like John Harbaugh does with Derrick Henry. If the run game is working, we'll do it. HN. You just got to get past Fred Warner. He's forced 2 turnovers. You get past him and you got room. It's a good day. 2nd and 1. HN. Up the middle. HN. First down and more to the 35-yard line. Niners have no answer for him this drive. Oh, yeah. Follow your block. HN. Get out of the way. 0? He's just standing there in the running lane. 2nd and 10. Pressure. Got to just throw it. Ugh. 3rd and 10. We have 6 third down conversions. Bell. Yeah, I should not have juked into Warner. We're going to go for it. I agree with this decision, but I don't agree with the play suggestions. Maybe the spacing switch, but who took a timeout? Timeout Niners? Timeout Niners. They want some time to think about it. I would think they at least wait until we line up. They're trying to get me to change my mind, which is not happening. I'm already in my own playbook. 4th and 2. And it's caught. Jalen Tolbert for the Dolphins' first down. What a catch. 1st and 10. HN up the middle gets 2. 2nd and 8. We're at the Niners' 20-yard line. Ooh. I was going to throw it to triangle, but Willis can run. Willis will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. And we extend our lead to 10. All right, we got to forget about last drive and just play the brand of football this defense has been playing. 1st and 10 for the Niners. It's a play action. McCaffrey out in the flat. Just short of the first down. They can run with McCaffrey, but I just don't want them to throw it to him. Take away his receiving threat. Oh. Get him down, get him down. First down Niners. All right, they're on to us now. They're doing whatever they want. Nice hit by Brooks. Or no, that's not Brooks. It is Brooks. Nice hit. 1-yard gain. Yeah, we're all over the run. So that's good. 2nd and 9 for the Niners. They motion out Kyle Juszczyk. Motion George Kittle. Raiders did this play. It's going to the left side. It's a play action to the left side. Raiders did it. We've seen that play before. 3rd and 6. Shanahan and Kubiak are similar offensive minds. 3rd and 6. for the Niners at the 26-yard line, 29-yard line. Rodriguez hits Brock Purdy, but he gets the ball off to Mike Evans for the first down before we can do damage. Less than a minute left in the third quarter. McCaffrey up the middle, stuffed by Rodriguez. Rodriguez is our future Mike. Let's just make that clear. Him and Brooks. Uh-oh. Ooh, Big Trent was in the second level. If McCaffrey got through that, it's a touchdown. Are they going to let this go? Or are they going to snap it? I wouldn't be surprised if they do either. They're going to snap it. Come on, get there. No way. That's kind of my fault. On the blitz, I ran into my own guy, which is what forced the more time for Brock Purdy to throw that ball. That one's on me. First and goal from the 2-yard line. We got to really hit our gaps in the middle really quick before they get to the second level, the offensive lineman. Hit him quick. Boom! Rodriguez forces a fumble. Purdy gets on it. Great hit. Just could not get on it quick enough. A lot of Dolphins were there for that. I don't know why they did a delayed handoff at the 2-yard line. Austin off the blitz. Couldn't get Purdy. He throws it to the back of the end zone. I thought I had him, but too fast. 3rd and 11. Come on. Watch that slant. Purdy's going to run. Purdy dives. 4th and goal for the Niners, and they're going to kick the field goal to try to make this a 8-point game. And they got it. So kind of a similar situation to last week. We got the football in the early 4th quarter. We're up by 1 score. Literally the same exact scenario. And we got to get points out of this. First throw is incomplete over the middle. Hit as he threw. He had him, but I sold on the meter once again. We're going to go to H-An. And he's stuffed for a loss of 2. And this is where the bull starts happening. The CPU gets way better out of nowhere. 3rd and 12. Pass is caught. He misses the tackle. Chris Bell, first down for the Dolphins all the way to the 43-yard line. That's a huge conversion. Great throw, too. High point of the football to where only he could get it. H-N. Caught, spins, gets 4. He's got 151 yards on the ground. I don't know what this play is, and I'm worried. All right, I like it, but there's just no blocking. We're too early in the rebuild for that play. Oh, my goodness. Tolbert's not going to be open here. But the other side might be. Oh, it's a good throw. It's a good throw. Punting the ball away. It's a good punt. And we are in a very similar predicament once again. Hopefully we learned from last time how to not lose in this situation. As a team, that should be picked. Why didn't you turn towards the football? Traitor. You're a traitor. What are you doing? Freaking turn and catch that. Oh my goodness. And I get pancaked off the edge. Picked off! Purdy throws it late, crossbody over the middle. Who made that play? Jordan Brooks makes a huge play for the Dolphins. My question is, what is Brock Purdy thinking here? You have easily some yards if you decide to take off and run. If you're going to throw this football, you throw it out here to Kittle. But he throws a crossbody late across the middle of the field, and it's intercepted. That's the number one rule as a quarterback. Do not throw the ball late, cross body over the middle, because then you have to face Devon Achane, who takes that football for a first down, and the Dolphins are in the driver's seat. Willis, pitch to Achane, gets about 3. Niners are holding on to their timeouts for now. I don't mind just getting a field goal here. We're going to wait a couple seconds before we snap this. Not going to completely chew it because it is against the rules. Achane up the middle, first down and more. Achane all the way to the 1-yard line. Timeout Niners. There's no way that we are doing this right now. First and goal from the 1. Achane up the middle, touchdown Dolphins. We take a 2-touchdown lead. Coach Cole had his team ready to play in an upset. And we are almost there. A lot can happen in 2:45. Just ask Buffalo fans what can happen in 13 seconds. But a 59-second scoring drive for the Dolphins. Kicked to the back of the end zone. And our defense hopefully continues our great play that we have been displaying. Achane has 3 rushing touchdowns so far this season. First and 10 from their own 35-yard line. They're going to have some urgency here. We got to match it. And they missed the screen. So Mendoza was significantly better than Brock Purdy. Second and 10. Blitz off the edge. Purdy doesn't see it coming. Hit as he throws, but it's still a dot. To our 49-yard line. They're going to go hurry up. I was just talking smack, and then he does that. I can't. I'm trying to get to the other side of this line of scrimmage, and he's just in the way. Come on. Lock in, guys. Lock in. This game is nowhere near over. 2:28's a lot of time against the Niners. Good coverage. That's a coverage sack. Zach Sealer and 17. Bring him down. It's 2nd and 10 for the Niners. Only a 5-yard loss. Purdy fires. He's got Evans. Evans has been making some clutch catches in this game. Just try to hold them as long as possible out of the end zone for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, they're probably going to end up scoring. Just hold them as long as we can and prevent that. Kittle, 2-minute warning. We are up 2 touchdowns. But we need this team to keep and stay locked in because this is not over. Here we go. Champions are made in these moments. Hold them and then get a first down and we win the game. Get the onside kick first. Purdy goes down. Chop Robinson. That is our 5th sack of the game. 3rd and 3 for the Niners. We're going to keep that same defense. Purdy. Looking. It's caught at the sticks. 4th and inches. Come on, defense. One more stop. One more stop. One more stop. You've been doing it all game. Purdy steps up. He's short. The Dolphins are going to come to Levi Stadium and pull off the upset. I told you guys I had confidence. I was a little scared entering, but I said right when the game started, you know, we're going to get this win. Achane fumbles the football. Malik Willis recovers it. Can't get ahead of ourselves. Oh my goodness. 2nd and 12. Achane looking for a lane. He's found one. Gets 4. Achane's almost at 200 yards. I'm just letting this clock go. We're not putting the ball in harm's way. I think, yeah, we can punt this ball out of bounds and just end the game. Ollie Gordon. Gordon has some room. He's going to get the first down, and the Dolphins have won the game. What a game for your Miami Dolphins. Our first win in the rebuild comes in game 2 against the San Francisco 49ers. I am surprised that it didn't come last week. If you told me we were going to start 1-1, I would have switched who we beat. But what a game. Our MVP is our defense. By far. Our defense is the MVP. Devon Achane played really, really good too. 22 carries, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns. Willis ran one in. Achane, dude, he carried 185 and 83. Oh my goodness. Tutu Atwell, 2 catches, 31 and a touchdown. Defensively, Juju, Trader. Look at this. These are all rookies and young players, which is what you like to see in a rebuild. Brooks had the interception. Our defense is the MVP of this game. But that is going to do it for episode 2 of Miami Dolphins franchise. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what you want to see in next episode. Comment down below what team you're rebuilding, what you think of the series so far. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys come back for episode 3 for us to take on the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings and maybe the Bengals. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.